We don't leave the house.
Have you ever lived somewhere and realized after years that you've never done any of the things that you are supposed to?
No, there's so much London out there. I've not been on the London Eye. I've not crawled across the Tower Bridge. I've not been in a dungeon yet.
TMI, Phil. And in this new era, we are living life and taking you on the adventure with us.
Now, London is known for being a posh, fancy, historical place, but that is not necessarily true. I wouldn't know. I've not been out there.
There are 32 boroughs representing every part of London, and for this video, we have picked an iconic activity for every single one of them.
But for this process to be authentic, it has to be random. And what is more authentically London than a rat? So this is Ben.
Ben the brown rat. He likes attention, cuddles, and food. 2 out of 3 sounds like someone I know.
We printed a giant map of London, and Ben is gonna tell us where we're gonna go on our quest.
The first 5 things that he chooses, we're just gonna go do it.
We are. You ready, Ben? You gonna choose our day?
Ben wants to suckle at the teat, it looks like.
He wants to burrow.
Okay.
Release.
The Rodent. Okay, we're starting north. Nice
Okay.
and central. Ooh, Islington. Okay, this city, no.
Oh, Southwark, south of the river.
There is lots to do there. Great. Who are you looking at?
Tourist world. Scratchy scratch.
Okay,
not Hackney.
we're going south. F Newham, absolutely. Don't go
Whoa.
that far south.
This is too far south.
You're off the map, bro. Come back. No,
Bexley?
no! Bexley?
What is Bexley?
Where even is that?
And Greenwich.
Okay. Oh, at least they're next to each other. I guess we're going southeast. Okay, we're back in the pink.
Tower Hamlets.
Oh, thank God. 3 out of 5 close together.
Yeah.
Then turn around. Just looking at rat bussy right now. So here we are in Narration Station.
Hello.
Spoilers, we survived.
We did. The Ratty Ben chose where we were gonna go.
What 5 boroughs?
But then we had to decide what we're gonna do.
He could have just kept it all in zone 1.
No.
It was almost really neat, and then all of a sudden, BAM!
Not Bexley.
But you cannot have a big day like this without a big breakfast.
These boys need filling up.
Are you ready to get fueled for the day?
I'm hungry.
Oh, here we are. Stop number 1. Are you ready for the glamour of London?
Wow.
What better way to start an iconic London adventure than with a full English,
Full
at
English.
the iconic Regency Cafe?
So this was apparently the best full English
Beloved by
in London.
local tradespeople and apparently every single tourist in London, because it was heaving. Phil, you could get a fresh chicken curry to start your day.
Ideal.
They got Ribena, you'll be fine.
I didn't know if we were gonna get a seat. How are we gonna sit down? But thankfully, Dan just clinched
There
it.
was a system. Oh yeah, steaming cup of tea. Here he comes.
See, I betray my country because I don't even like tea, but I thought I'd do it for today.
You have to.
It's not so bad.
It's just worse than coffee.
Yeah, 100%.
And I gotta say, as far as full Englishes goes, it was pretty perfect.
It was delicious.
It was worth the hype.
I wouldn't have it every day, but if I,
I
was
think
going
you'd die if you had it every day.
back down the mines like I did in the north, I got the full English and Dan got basically everything else on the menu.
We needed to see it all. Sorry, international girlies, but this is what peak cuisine looks like. Brown, oil, fried.
I famously hate beans. I'm gonna have a single bean.
That is so extra.
No.
Get a grip. You like sausage, Phil? You love a big sausage? Hell yeah. Go on, swallow it. There's a builder behind you. Show him what you can do.
That was heavy. I was physically weighed down after
It was
that.
a big breakfast, maybe too big.
Oh no.
I'm pregnant. The internet always dreamed of this day.
Oh my god. Next to the bins.
Gender reveal. Beans. We needed it to fuel the upcoming mountain climb to our first rat destination, the Borough of Greenwich. All right, Phil, you ready?
Well, the Tower of London's right there.
No, the rat did not choose the Tower of London. That is not why we're here.
Okay.
We are here for the pier. Dan and Phil are going cruising. It's a boatload of fun. You ready to get your loads in? Your boatloads of fun?
You need to stop. I love a boat.
I don't like that Uber bought it. I feel like
No.
the branding was déclassé.
I thought we were going to be Titanicking up at the front, not sinking, you know, holding onto each other while we did this. Here's sad. No offense to the Thames, but it's going to be one of the worst looking rivers in the world.
I think it's okay to give it some offense. What in the 1% is going on here?
I think that's 0.1%.
Can we get some orcas up in here? Knob water? What? Oh dear.
Green lips.
She was ring Shrek.
Dan. And then we decided that the thing that we had to do was visit the Meridian Line, the home of time. What a lovely autumnal day. Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Honestly feel very sick after the Uber boat.
Well, Phil, the last time we were on a pontoon, it didn't go very well.
Oh no, it's reminding me of that. This is scary. Feels like there's gonna be an item in there.
Nah, this is a boss arena. Beast boss, roll, Phil, roll. You legit almost fucking fell over there. No silly business. The Meridian Line is world longitude 0 because obviously British people back in the day thought that we were the centre of everything.
Right.
Now we're largely irrelevant post-Brexit cringe.
Alright, fact man.
You can feel free to come up with your own facts.
If you step on the timeline and jump up and down, you can go backwards in time.
It's a fact with a PH.
That's where Greenwich Mean Time was born.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wish I never met you.
Greenwich Nice Time.
I hate you.
Oh no.
I regret ever knowing you.
You're a big stupid bitch.
You're a stupid knob.
I hope you stub your toe. It was a lovely walk through the park.
The peak, not the park.
Guys, it was so peak in terms of impossible incline. One must imagine Phil simply trying to climb a hill happy. No.
It's too far.
No. Worth it for the view? He's not even looking. He's just
can't breathe.
collapsed in the background.
Okay, that's a good view. I'll give it that.
Oh my god, it's the Meridian glory hole. Wait a minute. Oh my god, Phil.
What?
They've pay-gated the line.
What?
Let me in. Let me in.
Dan said 2 adult tickets, please. The man said, you're not students.
See, you could have skin like Dan and
Youthful.
Phil if you simply don't go outside.
Wait, the line.
Oh shoot. Well, here we are.
Here we go.
About 4 feet from where we were, minus 20 pounds. Sick. All right, let's go.
I gotta be real. I'm whelmed.
Yeah, make the most of it. The line's right there. Come on. Yep.
Yesterday. Today. Yesterday. Today. How did that feel?
Having the best time of my life.
You got to go to the observatory as well.
And I'm gonna say it was actually quite cool.
Fat
if
telescopes.
you are into astronomy, physics, history, it was interesting. Oh my god, this is the thing that discovered Uranus. No, Phil, it's literally the thing that discovered Uranus.
joking. What can we do in Hampstead Heath?
Oh my god, yes, I can get an east sock. Yes, my favourite cardinal direction.
It's a lovely place actually, Greenwich. I could live there. Flatten it. There's too many hills.
Oh, not like bulldoze it. You mean just
go
like terraform it?
block.
Okay.
Dad, can I get a salted caramel, popcorn, and Biscoff waffle?
Phil, those are 3 separate flavours. That is not one heart Okay.
I want the Omega waffle.
With the right people, you can literally just pay to stand on a line and have the best time ever.
Now, using my map skills, I found out that the next stop, Bexley, was pretty close to Greenwich.
Narnia. When we Google Maps it on public transport,
Trek.
we need to talk about South London infrastructure, Phil.
Yeah.
Sadiq, can we get a DLR?
I honestly thought a 2-hour train would ruin this entire
I was
video.
like, Ben, you ruined it.
But then we saw it was a 15-minute Uber. After all of that mountain climbing, I deserved a little sit. Bexley. I gotta be real, I'd never heard of it.
No shade.
But-
Where is it? Why is it?
I was tasked with finding an activity, and I thought I'd pick something Dan would love. A stately home.
Which turned out to be my worst nightmare.
I do not feel like we're in London anymore.
Southeast Bexley, trusted by Bexley residents. Love a random ass stately home.
Hall Place and Gardens.
They don't have cold ankles.
Do you know what the one attraction is, Dan? He does not know what's coming.
Other than plants.
It is a butterfly house.
Oh, fuck off.
Dan is so scared of butterflies.
I am not scared. I just need to be clear, I'm not afraid of butterflies. I just don't like things flying into my head, ear, or neck.
He's facing his fear.
Shut up.
He's sweating. The London Butterfly Gardens. Dan, you can't leave. You're leaving. Do you have any that are that big?
Oh, nice.
The giant atlas moth in there is about this big.
The giant atlas moth.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. If you hear a scream, it's me having a lovely time.
Here he goes. To never return. That's like something from Silk Song.
Yeah, I think that guy killed me for 2 hours. Oh
Yeah.
my god, there's one on the chains.
Are you ready?
Why have I got the spotter's guide? I'm trying to actively not spot things.
It's Animal Crossing, Dan. You have to see all of them.
I'm fine, I'm relaxed. I'm like a Disney princess. I just need to be clear, I'm not afraid of butterflies. I just don't like things flying into my head, ear.
Having a lovely day.
Come to the party, I brought pineapple. Okay, that one's cool. The paper kite.
We've just been told the largest moth in the world is over here.
Part of the species, it's not literally the largest moth in the world.
How do you know, Dan?
Oh,
Look
my
at him.
Lord, look at the size of that moth.
Whoa. He did it.
A nice humid break. If you need somewhere just to warm your cockles.
Not sure I'd travel 2 hours to visit that butterfly house again, but glad we did it.
Yeah!
All right, Phil.
Yeah.
I immersed myself in the butterflies. Now you must immerse yourself in the geese. I think that's you. It's got his tongue out. He wants sugar. Oh, that's me, the one whose face is like deflating sadly.
If you had to smash one of these, which one would you do?
Look at the cheeks on that one. Hell
God.
yeah. Are you trying to run like Sound of Music? Because you're giving weapons.
We got lost in the garden for a bit, and then Dan needed to recover from the trauma.
Yes, thankfully, plenty of time for me to compartmentalize.
Speaking of time, do you think it's time you protect your internet browsing?
Seriously?
Well, I do. I've decided to use my ambition of being a weather forecaster with our shiny new green screen to tell you about the sponsor of this video, NordVPN.
You didn't tell me that we were about to. Okay,
Minion,
that's the second.
get on your weather seat. As, looking at this map, you can
yes.
see the strong front of people trying to steal your internet data. Blow.
Oh my god, they're coming.
Yeah, they're coming. But you can protect them using
Please never point
NordVPN.
at me and say blow again.
They won't be able to snoop on what you're doing.
Can I
You'll
use
be
NordVPN to hide this recording from the
fully
internet?
protected. But what's that over to the
Who's
east?
gonna protect me?
It's all the anime that you want to watch, but you can't.
Not because you're ashamed of the anime and you want to hide it, like the previous point, just to clarify. And well, a lot of you probably are.
Maybe.
Reading manga
But
like that.
you can change your location in an instant.
To watch the things that
From
you can't watch
London
in certain countries.
To Japan.
Or America probably is where they licensed it.
Make a teleport noise. Yeah, that. Also, there is a snowstorm coming.
Am I the snow?
Yes.
Okay.
And
I'm
it is
sorry.
a flurry of devices that you can use to protect your browsing data.
iPad.
Laptop. Yes.
Phone,
Yes.
laptop, all on one account.
We have got the deal for you.
A rainbow of deal.
A rainbow of deal. Go to nordvpn.com/Dan and Phil to get a 2-year plan plus 4 months extra for free. That was fun. I'm gonna quit YouTube and just do that.
I'm happy that you lived your dream. What dream will I get to live next week on the green screen?
Let's find out.
Dan's dream of being a
Ho.
Tower Hamlets, bang, in the cultural centre. There was
Loads to
only
do.
one choice here. The
Of all the
highest
things.
rated location, the Vagina Museum.
Great choice.
Are you ready?
Ready to learn.
Could you say that, Phil, this is the lady door?
Oh my god. How did I not think of that? We knew all of you, our audience, would love Dan and Phil visiting the Vagina Museum.
For so many different reasons.
Many reasons. How exactly are we going to put that on YouTube?
That's a great question. Thank you, editor. It was actually super cool, I thought.
Yeah, it was a nice vibe. It was super welcoming and cozy.
Come here just for a coffee.
Come here, read a book.
I actually thought this place was pretty radical.
Yeah.
It was educational. It talked about healthcare around the world. It was trans-inclusive.
Yeah, I think any vagina owners or vagina allies would have a great time and take something from it.
Perhaps the merch.
I never got my plushy vagina.
What about your flippin' fallopians?
Oh yeah.
That was actually really cool.
Yeah.
I don't know what I expected. I had vibe lighting and coffee. What more do you want from some vaginas in the afternoon?
And you know what they say, after appreciating some vagina, you need some food.
Okay, and so we thought it would be appropriate to do the complete opposite of breakfast and show the epitome of class, privilege, unrelatable decadence.
Afternoon tea. I love a tiny sandwich. I love
Yeah.
a tiny cake. I'm shocked we never do this.
It's safe to say that high tea is not really Dan and Phil's scene.
No.
It's not a thing that actual people do unless it's a special occasion, or unless you're a bored duchess 200 years ago that simply couldn't stand being hungry between lunch and dinner.
Yeah.
And then all of the ladies of London started copying. Phil,
What?
she was the OG out of touch influencer.
No.
And here we are 200 years later.
Oh my god, is that Dan and Phil?
You've got the square head. Cake world.
The oldest shop in the world. That is not
That is
true.
not true.
But it was like 1700.
Now you can do this at any hotel, but we chose Fortnum and Mason, which is the poshest place
Royal shop.
where the queens and
The
queenesses
highnesses.
get their teas.
And then these two rats walk in.
Phil looks underdressed.
No.
Oh, Phil, you didn't get the memo. Where's your gold shoes?
Sorry. Also, they were like, "Do you want us to take your coat? Do you want to
Please,
take that off?
please, can
Get that.
we
coat off now.
Well, isn't this dignified, Philip Lester?
They sat me far away from everyone.
Yeah, that's what it is. They said, you need exactly this much space.
Some lovely gentleman just said, would you like some champagne? And I just panicked and said yes.
Dan, you're getting us lit at 3 o'clock.
This is the life of a duchess. This is just what we're doing.
There we go. You didn't look me in the eyes, that means bad sex. For everyone watching.
Don't drag them into your foible.
Wow, this room was opened by the Queen.
Where's she now?
She's fucking dead, Phil. She's in the ground. What do you mean, where is she? How dare you? You forgot.
This is Phil's hack for making tea taste nice.
Watch.
Pinky out. Strong blend.
Wow.
Dan, I can't even see you with all the cake that we have.
Crust bump.
I say crust.
There's something aggressively British about a cucumber sandwich to me.
Hey.
Scone or scone?
Scone.
Cream on first and then the jam on top, or jam on the bottom and then cream on top? If you're making toast, you put the butter on and then you put the jam on top. So you put the heavy cream on and then you lightly scoop around the jam on top. If you put the jam on first and then the cream on, how do you move it around? It just displaces the jam.
It's okay to be wrong in life, Dan.
Jam's going on first, creating an unstable foundation.
Oh, no. Blob.
And he's immediately dragged the entire
go.
scone across. What do you mean, there you go? There you go.
I'd like to request a war in the comments. Is it...
We are asking for a violent discourse on social
Yes,
media.
is it scone or scone, and is it jam on top or cream on top?
You just said scone twice, so I guess I win.
Wait, no! Scone! I don't even want to talk.
Is your heart clotting as we speak with the thickness of that cream?
Delicious pastries. I think the treacle one was my favorite.
Oh, that was the best one.
What about you? I was
Treacle.
so stuffed, I thought I was going to die.
That's what he said. Honestly, I don't think you need to pay that much. There's some better ones I've just had at a random hotel. But
If
as
it's your
something,
grandma's 80th birthday.
treat your granny.
Despite us feeling like we needed to wheel ourselves down the street like cheese, we had to press on because Ben, quite conveniently, chose the borough of Southwark.
Southwark?
Now, this is where literally most of London is.
Yeah.
Hi. Was that a happy noise?
I don't know.
Or like a scared I can't tell. The brightness of those LED adverts is so antisocial. To anyone coming to London, please do not go to Piccadilly Circus just to take selfies with adverts.
I think you literally said that last time in the Day in the Life video.
Well, it bears repeating.
Lovely walk, lots of men on columns.
Get them down.
Where's the lady column? They columns.
Can we get some they columns in London, please?
Oh god, it's the place that I got arrested.
Antisocial.
When we're showing new friends around London, we like to do this little route which is St. Paul's all the way down to the Queen's House.
And it's just every single landmark.
Lesbian crossing?
There was a lot to choose from, and we were very, very close to doing Shrek's Adventure.
So close.
It's so close, but
Yeah.
we figured that doesn't necessarily celebrate the location, so it had to be the London Eye.
There she blows. Or wheels.
Fact, there's enough air in each pod to let you survive for 30 minutes.
What happens if you stay in there past the allocated rotation?
You die instantly. This is the most touristy thing from the video, I would say.
We thought, look, we're going to be pressed in a pod with about 50 people. But when we scanned our ticket, a lady was like, come with me. She was holding a basket, and we figured they knew who we were, so they were going to let us skip the line so we didn't cause a scene. And when we get in there, we realize not only are we alone, but basically they thought it would be funny knowing that Dan and Phil turned up to upgrade us to the Cupid's Pod experience.
Based on the recent news,
I feel like there's some shenanigans happening.
There's something's happening.
What is the tea here?
So we've actually upgraded you guys to the Cupid's Pod.
Oh my god.
Some champagne.
No, is that the wicker bag? Oh my.
Whoa.
I see what's going on.
I can see,
Okay.
I can see.
Thank you.
Play the long game with your best mate on the internet. Pretend you're dating and look what you get.
Honestly, from their marketing department, they knew exactly what they were doing.
Yes.
But we weren't going to say, I mean, we couldn't say no. It was happening. We
It
were
was
shoved in
happening.
there.
So thank you for giving us a free pod.
They gave us champagne, white chocolates, which Phil can eat.
They researched me.
So in no way was this the relatable London Eye experience.
No.
What made me laugh was the pod immediately next to us was filled with like 40 12-year-old boys with the same haircut that were all just going, ooh.
Bad river, but good view.
We appreciated the best London golden hour that you can get in October.
Big Ben, more like small Ben. I'm sorry.
Who laughed? Don't encourage him.
That was not funny.
It could make the London Eye more fun if it was 10 times faster. Thrilling.
I thought you were going to say tint the windows.
No.
You're like, spin that bitch.
not very thrilling.
Okay, I don't think
I wanna
it's
go,
meant
woo!
Phil, it's meant to be chilling, not thrilling.
Well-
1 day a week.
Speed mode.
You can send it. Yeah.
Thank you. Oh, really?
Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
Shout out to the camera that caught us both looking at my shoes.
Why are we looking at your shoes?
And also these green screen videos, which came out great.
What's that?
Look who we just bumped into. You were doing a day in the life pilgrimage today.
Yes, the festival. It's
Taste. Should we do a day in the life react this Christmas?
Oh, absolutely.
The people need to see it. Okay. Lodge. And another glass of champagne.
Oh my God.
What is this day trying
I'm
to do
really
to us right now?
wasted at the end of
Is
this
this
video.
Ben's agenda?
I'm lowering my swords.
Well, it's a good thing we've had that, because do you know what we're doing next?
Our last borough of Ben was Islington.
I can't believe this is a thing, but we were like, we have to do it.
Well, we discussed whether we even could put it on YouTube.
Yes.
But we did not let that stop us.
Naked neon life drawing. At this point of the day, I was done with walking, so I hailed a traditional London cab like a true
You did it.
geezer.
Oh, yeah. What did you say? Can I go to the naked painting party?
Can I paint myself?
I don't know if you're allowed to join in. They might have an intimacy coordinator to prevent that.
Oh my God, Phil.
What?
We can't run from her.
No.
You're doing naked painting in the Queen's head?
It was meant to be.
We have arrived.
We emailed this in advance just to be like, hi, is it okay if we film here? Because there's obviously naked people.
And we made it clear to them that we can't show anything.
When you walk in and there's just a naked lady there, though, just straight away.
She was like, excuse me, I'm just applying a bit more nipple chartreuse.
Yes.
There was a vibe. It turns out that we were there on a Tron special night.
Yes.
When I heard that, I was scared.
Jared
I was like,
Leto's
oh,
naked.
he's gonna Tron, he's gonna burst through the window and Tron on us. Ah! We'd already been plied with drinks at this point, so we just decided to roll with it.
That helped a little bit.
Just having one of the nerves.
situation.
Yeah.
I've never really looked at a naked woman for that long before. They're beautiful. What? I like a breast.
Yeah, there's more going on there.
Yeah.
The model looked amazing. You're gonna have to just trust us and use your imagination here.
Yes.
Look, me and Phil are not illustrative artists.
We're doing it for the first time.
Which is good. It was an unpretentious, welcoming atmosphere.
Yeah.
And Jill Navarro, who was the amazing person that was running it.
She made it a bit like a game. We had timed challenges. Round one was don't look at the paper, which was pretty hard.
Not looking, I'm just drawing.
I wrote sorry on my paper because it was so bad. Right, this was don't look at the paper.
I drew the guy from the Chad meme.
What's mine?
Realistic body standards.
I'm so sorry.
I like yours is so abstract, it's actually great.
We did many challenges, had many sips of drinks.
By this point, I think that was making the art skills worse.
It was.
Brilliant, Phil.
Brilliant.
You got a brilliant.
This one looked better when it was glowing.
Show that to a psychiatrist. I feel like I was
That looks
on
like
to
a lizard.
something.
Sorry.
All art is valid except for Dan's.
I'd really recommend that though. Now we were tipsy and ready to go raving.
Honestly, I was so tempted to get into one of those rickshaws.
Yes.
Like, have £100, whack the Britney Spears on, let's go. Don't get in those,
Don't.
by the way. They rip you off.
I knew it before we called it a night. There was somewhere we had to try.
Not that we had any capacity left internally.
I'd seen it on TikTok. It was garlic and shots, a vampire-themed garlic bar. I love a theme.
I would describe the decor as lightly satanic in a fun way.
Mildly satanic. I can smell the garlic already.
Now, I thought I wasn't hungry, but then I saw it and went, you know what? Get it in me.
There are so many shots on the menu.
100.
I went for the #1 shot, the blood shot, chili,
That scared me, so I went for garlic and honey.
which is still curiously rancid.
I can taste the garlic. It's like having a shot of a garlic bread.
I could taste the spice and the garlic and the vodka. We were so stuffed from afternoon tea, we just thought, yeah, let's get a spread of intros. We got garlic bread, deep fried garlic, potato skins with garlic dip, and padron peppers with black lava salt.
Which, you know, are your 5 a day.
Garlic, salt.
It's a vegetable.
We felt like we had to try at least one more shot, so I went for the Black Death.
And I went for the lizard, which I was hoping would be green, but it wasn't.
Yeah, I'm sorry if anyone was inappropriately watching this thinking about Dan and Phil's romantic day. This is when it died.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Clearly, we looked like we were having a great time, as then the lovely hostess said, do you guys want another shot? So, I mean, at this point, we didn't even know what decisions we were making. We said yes.
I asked for for the most colourful one they had.
I saw it was like open the bellman's legs shot, and I don't know what the was going on there, but I had to have it. We had completely lost our minds. We'd lost our taste buds. We had a great time. I don't remember much of it.
3 days later, my breath still stinks.
Watch the step, Philip Lester.
Uh-oh.
We're not ending the night like that.
Thank you, bye. And then we were too drunk to film any more content. The end. What a day.
What a day.
We did it. It was epic. It was maybe too epic. I think we could do 3 of the things, maybe close together.
But Phil, that is not what Ben chose.
No.
He curated the perfect experience for us. We had nature, city, relatable, excessive.
Surprising amount of alcohol.
Honestly, it was a fun adventure.
Yeah.
Did it inspire you to leave the house more?
Do you know what? A little bit. I'm not going to say a lot. I'm now a man of limited activities instead of no activities.
I do think that we encourage each other in a bad way to be like, oh, but it's too much effort. We're cozy inside.
Yeah.
Let's not do that. It's like, no, sometimes just go do something fun.
Go in that butterfly house.
It's not going to be traumatic. That was traumatic. Other things, you'll have fun.
I think the moral of this story isn't get some friends, go out and do activities and have loads of fun. It is let a rat decide what you do in life.
Absolutely. We should get Ben to do something else.
Yeah. What else? Rat picks my new partner. Thanks again to our buddy Nord for sticking with us through the rebrand.
Hey, if he ain't got us, no one has.
Go to nordvpn.com/Dan and Phil to get a 2-year plan plus 4 months extra for free. Protect your internet.
So thank you for watching our first new proper video in this era.
What a fun
Let us know,
time.
do you want us to do more things like this? Hey, tell us what you want to see from Dan and Phil.
And if you're new, subscribe.
Phil, that's thumbs up to
that's a
like this. Okay, 16 years.
I don't know what I'm doing.
New videos next week. Stay tuned.
If you want some bonus Dan and Phil content,
I want
you can
more.
go and follow us on the Patreon. That was Buy and
That was
Rat.
Buy and Rat.
Rat,
Okay.
yes.
What's Gay and Rat?